John Milner came out of Atlanta, Georgia, with a powerful left-handed swing and a nickname borrowed from his childhood hero. Hank Aaron was the original Hammer. But when Milner reached professional baseball, he became known as the Hammer too. For more than a decade, John Milner brought that swing to major league lineups, helping 3 different franchises reach the postseason and contributing to 2 of the most memorable teams of the 1970s. Milner had been an outstanding all-around athlete at South Fulton High School in East Point, Georgia. He earned all-state honors in baseball, football, and basketball before the New York Mets selected him in the 14th round of the 1968 draft. He was not a highly celebrated prospect when he entered professional baseball. He made himself into one. Milner hit for power throughout the Mets minor league system and earned a September promotion to New York in 1971. The following spring, he was one of the best rookies in camp and earned a major role in the Mets outfield. He played regularly in left field, sometimes sharing the position with Cleon Jones, and quickly became one of the strongest young hitters on a team that often struggled to score runs. In September 1972, Milner became the first rookie in Mets history to collect 5 hits in a game. He finished the season as the Mets leader in home runs and placed 3rd in the National League Rookie of the Year voting behind winner teammate Jon Matlack and Giants catcher Dave Rader. Milner had established himself. In 1973, the Mets moved him from left field to first base. Early in the season, he appeared ready for a major breakthrough. He was hitting over 300 and leading the club offensively when a hamstring injury interrupted his start. The injury lingered, and Milner went through a long slump after returning, but he recovered when the Mets needed him most. During the final weeks of the season, New York emerged from a crowded National League East race and completed its famous "You Gotta Believe" run to the pennant. Milner finished the year as the Mets leader in home runs and runs batted in. The Mets then defeated Cincinnati's powerful Big Red Machine in the National League Championship Series and advanced to face the Oakland Athletics in the World Series. Milner played in all 7 games. One of the most important moments came in the 12th inning of Game 2. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, Milner hit a ground ball that went through the legs of Oakland second baseman Mike Andrews. 2 runs scored. Milner did not receive credit for the runs batted in because of the error, but his at-bat created the decisive play in the Mets' extra inning victory. Oakland eventually run the series in 7 games after the Mets had led 3-2, but Milner had become part of another remarkable chapter in Mets history. His greatest individual power season came in 1973, but he remained one of New York's main home run threats throughout the middle of the decade. Milner led the Mets in home runs during each of his first 3 full major league seasons. He was a pure fastball hitter, wearing number 17 with exceptionally quick wrists. He could turn on an inside pitch, drive the ball to right field, and change a game with one swing. He also showed more patience than many power hitters of his era. Over his major league career, Milner drew more walks than he recorded strikeouts. In 1976, he hit 3 grand slams for the Mets. He eventually finished his career with 10. After the 1977 season, Milner became part of the first 4-team blockbuster trade in Major League history. 11 players changed teams. The Mets sent Milner and pitcher Jon Matlack away, while Pittsburgh acquired Milner and future Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven. Milner's role changed with the Pirates. In New York, he he had often been expected to carry the offense. In Pittsburgh, he joined a deeper, more versatile team filled with veteran hitters. Willie Stargell played first base. Bill Robinson played left field. Milner moved between both positions, started when needed, and became an important left-handed option off the bench. His best season in Pittsburgh came in 1979. Milner supplied power, drove in important runs, and gave manager Chuck Tanner the freedom to rotate players throughout the lineup. One of his biggest moments came during a crucial August series against Philadelphia. The Pirates were already ahead of the defending division champions, but locked in a tight race with Montreal when Milner faced his former Mets teammate, Tug McGraw. Yes, you gotta believe Tug McGraw with the bases loaded. The game was tied in the ninth inning, and Tanner made a daring decision. He sent Milner in to pinch hit for catcher Steve Nicosia, who had already collected 4 hits. The crowd booed the move. Philadelphia brought in Tug McGraw. Milner swung at the first pitch and hit a walk-off grand slam. It won the opening game of a doubleheader, and Pittsburgh later completed a 5-game sweep of the Phillies. The victory returned the Pirates to first place and captured the confidence and daring that defined their season. That Pirates team embraced Sister Sledge's "We Are Family" as its anthem. It featured Stargell, Dave Parker, Phil Garner, Omar Marino, Bill Madlock, Blyleven, and Kent Tekulve. The Pirates won the National League East, swept Cincinnati in the championship series, and faced the Baltimore Orioles in the World Series. Pittsburgh fell behind 3-1. Then the Pirates came back. Milner contributed 3 hits during the series as Pittsburgh won the final 3 games and captured the World Series. 6 years after helping the Mets reach the World Series, John Milner finally had a championship ring. By this stage of his career, he had also developed a reputation as a dependable pinch hitter. Milner was particularly valuable in late innings because he could enter cold from the bench and immediately handle a hard fastball. He understood the strike zone, accepted walks, and always carried the possibility of a home run or a grand slam. In 1981, the Pirates traded him to the Montreal Expos. The Expos reached the postseason for the first time in franchise history, giving Milner his 3rd trip to October. He delivered a pinch hit, run-scoring single in Game 4 of the National League Division Series against Philadelphia. Montreal lost that game, but returned the next day to win the series and advance to the championship series. Milner returned to Pittsburgh during the 1982 season and played the final game of his major league career with the Pirates. He retired after 12 seasons with the Mets, Pirates, and Expos. John Milner was never the most famous player on his teams, but he was frequently part of teams that accomplished something memorable. He was a rookie power hitter in New York, a central figure in the Mets' 1973 You Gotta Believe pennant run, a versatile veteran on Pittsburgh's We Are Family 1979 World Championship team, and a trusted pinch hitter for Montreal's first postseason team. He could play first base, he could play left field, he could come off the bench. And when a pitcher challenged him with a fastball, the hammer could still change the game with one swing. I'm Mr. Baseball, and this has been Players, a Smell Baseball podcast.